So these tips are really very practical and work like reminders in the situation. So for all those communicators who want to come over the feeling of fear, let's get started. If you're stammering while you're communicating with others, and if you're using a lot of fillers when you're communicating with others, if you're shivering, you have a lot of content, but once you stand up to talk, to speak, I mean, your whole brain becomes blank. You don't know what to speak and what to say. And if you enter into one room instead of entering to the other room, the appropriate room, all these are signs of anxiety. So first thing, let me tell you, if you are anxious, then first and foremost thing that you have to do while you're speaking with others is to take charge and control over your anxiety.
How do you do that? Let me tell you guys, very simple. You have to take time for 2 minutes before you get onto the stage or you have to speak. Take time for 2 minutes, take deep breaths, and you need to control it from your inner voice, reminding yourself few kinds of thoughts. Let me give you an example.
What I tell to myself, and even this helps to others as reminders as well. So yeah, I'm not here to prove myself that I'm more than others. I'm not here to put others at lower pedestal, neither to put myself on the higher pedestal. I'm not here to neither succeed or not to lose. I'm not here to say something that which is very unique and others doesn't know. I am here to just say what I know, that's all. And I will be sharing only my knowledge, what I know. And all the other people who are sitting here, not less than me, not more than me, they are just humans like me. This is what I remind to myself. So these things actually help you to calm you down. And not only that, if somebody points you out and asks you some kind of question while you're doing your seminar or talking to someone, it's okay if you don't know. It's really okay if you don't know, and you can simply reply them, I will go through it and I'll let you know. But if it is an official presentation, I think that doesn't work, because you have to be very appropriate for official presentations. But for a college seminar or any kind of group communication, group discussions, this will be very fine. You can just skip the question by humbly saying that you will let them know later. Second thing I want to share here is, first of all, you have to know this fact that a human being thinks more than 50,000 thoughts in a day. Yes, and if you are someone who give a lot of importance to yourself, thinking that everybody is looking at me, everybody will notice what I'm telling, what I'm not telling, and my fillers, my stammering, everything. If you think like that, let me tell you, a person who thinks 100 times about your speech in a single day, it's just 0.2% in the whole thoughts what they go through in a whole day, just 0.2%. So third tip that I want to tell here is, it is okay to put yourself at lower pedestal, give yourself a little bit less importance, to interlink that with bringing up courage, giving you that confidence. See, if you think yourself that it's okay, I'm just a 2.0, I mean 0.2% of the thoughts completely, so it's okay, fine. That makes you feel light immediately in that moment, right? So that it itself says that that putting yourself at lower pedestal gives you sometimes a lot of confidence to speak. Even if someone thinks about you, that's fine, I'm less than 0.2% in the whole thoughts. Aimlessness is one of the biggest mistakes that everybody will have. So you have to be very clear about what are you talking. If you don't know what are you talking, what you have to speak with someone, what you have to communicate with others, like aimlessness can actually create a lot of blankness, which I mentioned in the first point. So once you stand up, you don't know how to start, that creates a blankness. Okay, prepare before you actually take charge to speak. Prepare how you're going to introduce yourself, how you have to start the topic, and then start taking the charge to speak somewhere or anywhere, even with your friends. So I will tell you one thing is, where you have to end, where you're taking the topic should also have one direction. Just starting it and taking to somewhere else, and you will be carried away in between, that where should I stop now. So even that doesn't work. You need to be very clear with the direction where you're taking the topic and how you have to end it. Now most of you in the audience can connect to this point, that somewhere at some point we feel this, right? I would have said this point over there, I would have given a punch or chop on her face like this. I miss the dialogue. So no, we feel that, but it's absolutely okay. It might sound senseless, but absolutely okay to practice all these kind of punch dialogues or all these kinds of points, spot on dialogues, in front of the mirror. It's okay, frankly, to practice all these things so that before, prior the situation arrives, you will be handy with all these dialogues. So once the situation arrives, such kind of situation arrives in your life at some point, your memory will remember that, and you can give that dialogue or that kind of fact to the person, so that they might not again try to communicate with you or insult you or make a humor of you, or any kind of situation it might be, any kind. This will help you. Okay, now I want to share the fourth one, that is, slow down. You no need to be rapid fast to say something, to say about a topic. It's okay to be very calm, controlled, and slow. Put one question, let them say their answer, then think of the second one, take some time, give some gap, and then put the second question. It's absolutely fine to be very slow and calm because you're practicing, and initially it is always about consistency. Eventually it will become your habit. So eventually you'll become fast. Eventually, don't talk about eventual thing in the initial itself. So initially you will have all these things, but eventually it will become a habit. That will become an easy game for you after it becomes a habit for you. Now, to prolong a communication, WH questions are the beautiful way to prolong a communication. So, even if you are preparing for a speech, why, what, when, where can actually add lot of points into your speech. And not only that, I want to tell you one more thing: avoid why in a communication. When you're communicating with others in a discussion, group discussions, avoid why, because if in a friendly manner, okay, if you're communicating with your friend or any functions, avoid why, because why can actually make others feel that you're entering into the personal boundary. Why you don't like this, why you don't want to go anywhere, that doesn't make feel others comfortable. So avoid why when it comes to personal things, personal communication things, and try to put it when you're trying to give a seminar or want to talk about a topic or speech. That's all for today's, guys. That's all I want to share. So if you like this video, let me know. I have so many such kind of contents. I really like to, I'm already ready to do such kind of contents. Let me know in the comment down below whether you are liking to watch it or not. So yeah, always stay energetic and stay focused. Bye.